Here's the thing, fellas. Girls do want to be led, but y'all got to do some shit to get us to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Provide that, yeah.
Exactly. Bring something to the table. I'm not bound down to nobody that don't got no money and is like not doing nothing for me. Like,
yeah.
Like big dick,
Yeah.
snooze, lame. Like, if the only thing you got to bring to the table is that schlong, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you on the way out. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Fannita. I got a podcast. The show before the club. This is where we sit, chat, talk, and we drink. Bottoms up. Woo-hoo. Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Bottoms Up with your favorite. She's sexy, she's black, she is me. And now I have with me one of the coolest, baddest, prettiest bitches in the game. You may have seen her on a podcast, YouTube channel, SUBURB Talks. And the other baddest bitch was supposed to be here, but she couldn't make it. But welcome, Cynthia!
Hello!
Woo! Bow. Maru, we love you, but this is Cynthia's episode now, so stop. Cynthia, how the hell are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sitting pretty. You know what I'm saying? I love when I get
Like
to speak
always.
to like another gorgeous bad bitch,
Me too,
another
me
pretty
too.
girl. Tell me about yourself, babe. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in like Orange County, Fullerton.
Okay, period.
area. Yeah, with like all the guys.
Did you like them in elementary school or like growing up?
Like
No,
crush?
girl,
Oh.
ew, no. Were you their friends when y'all were growing up?
Yeah. We were all super close in like middle school.
How did you become friends with them?
Honestly, I don't remember like the moment we like all
Mhm.
met. I think Nick and I actually had a class together. I think we had like math together.
Okay, period. So Nick is like the glue.
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Sean actually I've known the longest since like kindergarten, but like we weren't like friends till like later on in like high school maybe.
How big was our school?
Not too big. Like my elementary school, like 30 kids per class, and there was like 3 classes per grade.
Okay, so kind of like my school. Well, my school
Yeah.
had like 20 kids a class, but there was only 2 classes.
Okay,
so my school
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
but my school was K through 12 though.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
No, I went like K through 6.
Okay, like a normal school.
Yeah, 7, 8.
So y'all met in middle school.
Yes.
Okay, cute. But did you at one point ever like any of the boys? Who'd you ever crush on? Was it Nick? He was Nick and Big T, wasn't it?
I think like
Okay, stop.
I know. Okay, I've said on the podcast like that I've had a crush on Nick, but
Of
I think
course.
like to me it kind of just like got in my head because like he had a crush on me and like everyone was telling me that like he was in love with me, and so I was
Oh my
like,
God, so you feel like you liked him like out of pity?
yeah. The pity crush.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, or like we were also like super close friends, so I was like, I do really with him, but it's
Yeah.
like a crush.
Like no, that's my dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
That's big bro.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick.
I'm just imagining Nick watching this right now, and he's like, Cynthia, what the?
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever wish the boys were girls?
Honestly,
air your grievances, babe. This is a free platform.
that's a good question. I think sometimes I do wish that there were more girls present when I'm hanging out with them.
A lot of the stink of testosterone and
Yeah.
ball sweat.
Yeah,
I know.
it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, I get it.
Like I just want a girl there, but no, I think I'm really grateful for like having guy friends like them. Yeah.
Do you feel like they like give you good advice and they help you stay away from these funky ass boys they're good for nothing?
Sometimes maybe like I could go to them for advice, but like honestly they don't give very great advice.
Yo, because I feel like no matter how good a man is, he's still a man.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's still a man, and they still won't get it.
Exactly. And so it's like if I am going to advice to one of my friends, it's like one of my girlfriends. And like it's like mostly me and Maru giving them advice about stuff.
Well,
like,
of course.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when men give us advice, it's like okay, but it still sucks because like all men do is like lie. So like let's say a guy's giving us advice, it's like that could be the reason, but it could be a completely different thing.
Exactly.
I feel like with girls, when our guy friends come to us with problems, it's a quick fix because we know it, like it's not. You know what I mean?
Like
it's
we
only
use our brains.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like when they come to us, it's like, and we are girls, like majority of women, we pretty much act the same.
Yeah.
Like, if my guy friend comes to me and is like, oh, my girl is like mad about X, Y, and Z, I'm like, okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And then I'll know exactly from her perspective why she's upset.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, well, I mean, yeah, she did say that. And it's like, yes, because she's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like when guys give us advice, it's like, yeah, this could be it, but it could be a completely different thing because all men are different and all men do is lie.
Yeah, they don't really give you anything. And like, they don't really like think like deeper into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like when me and my friends put our thinking caps on,
Yeah.
it's like the Einstein. We're coming up with equations. Like,
dissecting everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
because also I feel like with men, like you got to pay attention because everything they say does mean something.
Yeah.
Like you don't ever just let it, you know what I'm saying? Like even when he's like joking and some shit, if he say something, catch that.
Yes, and they fight so hard, I feel like, to prove that they didn't mean it like that or that they were joking.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, then why do you have to fight so hard to prove your point that you were
Exactly.
joking? Like, no,
because it wasn't a joke.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like with me, and something I've learned as I get older, especially with dating men, which sisters.
Yeah, I'm sorry we have to go through that, by the way.
This is a moment of silence, man, for women across the world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you're a straight woman today, man, good luck, Charlie.
Sorry. For real.
But one thing I've learned is that, like, when a man tells you who he is, you believe him.
Yeah.
Like, whenever that joking shit starts, I don't play that. Like,
I don't either.
I don't play that joking shit. Like, if a joke rubs me the wrong way, one thing I've done in my time, because I feel like when you're younger, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be a problem. I don't want him to be mad.
Yeah.
I want to be a problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a problem. I want you to know who you with.
Yeah.
So I let these guys know early. If they say a joke that I don't like, I address the problem. And if they don't send back an apology, if they're trying to defend it, you're cut.
No, period. Yeah.
Because at the same time, like, just outside of dating too, if something you say to me, whether it was intended as a joke or not, if I don't take it as a joke.
Exactly. Yes. That's what I always say. It's like, I don't give a about how you meant it. It's like how the other person is perceiving it and like how it comes off to them. And like the whole joke thing. Yeah. Like, you know, I've been told sometimes I'm like being too sensitive about something, which I'm sure lots of girls have been told that when they react over a joke. But it's like, no, like I believe that there is seriousness in all jokes. And it's like that whole like, you know how some
and
couples...
then if the joke is like insulting,
yeah,
how is that a joke?
Literally. No, literally. And it's like there's some truth in that always. Like, where did it come from?
And then also, dare I say it, sisters, I'm sexist. My female friends can make jokes that my male friends cannot.
Yes.
And can never speak on.
Like double standards. I'm sorry, but yeah.
don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. I got double standards. I said it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I say something about you and it's like a joke about us being women, you're a woman too.
Yeah.
So the same joke I'm making about you, I'm making about myself.
Exactly.
So when my girlfriends make jokes about me, when my girlfriends call me a bitch, that's fine.
Yeah.
A man call me a bitch? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, have you lost your mind?
Literally, yeah.
Because it means something completely different coming from a man. Like, it's derogatory. So that's why I don't like that jokingly insulting and shit like that. Because it's like, you're a man. Like, you should never be poking fun at a girl for laughs. Yeah. Boo.
And like how some couples have like that kind of like sibling dynamic where they're always poking fun at each other and like making jokes. Like, I don't think it's sustainable or like it lasts.
Because again, every joke does have a little truth to it. And if you're telling the same joke over and over, you mean something about that shit.
Yeah.
Who do you think out of the boys has the best opinions? Like, who do you think is like most right? Or like well-rounded? And I know it's not Nick. Nick's a little toxic.
Oh, yeah, definitely not Nick. Sage.
Yeah, Sage seems the most well-rounded.
Yeah. In the past, I maybe would have said like Devin. But
Devin been showing his crazy little?
He's been having fun, you know. And I think also like Devin, oh my God, I'm like airing everyone's business right now.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Speak, Cynthia.
Yeah, like Devin got out of a pretty long-term relationship. Kind of recently.
Should we get some sad music to play?
I know, yeah. Cute background music.
Yeah, we'll do this in post.
But, and so like he's kind of just going through that phase, you know, like that was like the first girl he like really seriously dated. He hasn't had much dating experience before that. And so I feel like all guys kind of have to like, you know, like
they gotta go out there and experiment.
Yeah. No, I don't even want to say experiment, but just like find themselves, find what they like.
But also I feel like that's the truth for everybody. I feel like I'm in that era right now. I'm in outside. But wow. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like because social media pushes romance and like relationships down our throats constantly, I forgot how fun it was to be single.
Yeah.
Like being single is fun as shit.
It is, if you like embrace it and like want to have fun.
Yes,
and,
like
yeah.
there's so many hobbies I have now. Like just being able to like, I've been like hanging out with my friends a lot. Like my girlfriends, like we have sleepovers, we get in our pajamas, we have cooking nights. Like I have my own life.
Yeah.
And then like even when I get home, I like to make myself dinner, put it on a real plate, put on my show, pour my wine. Like
I love that. Yeah.
And I don't have to think about anybody else.
Yeah.
This is all about me.
Yeah.
I don't have to like get a bullshit ass text about something that I did or said that wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? Killing, you feel me, sister?
Yeah.
Killing the vibe and taking me out the energy. Like it feels good to just go to sleep at night.
Yeah, and just not worry about anyone else. Yeah.
Yes, just be able to go to sleep, roll over, and be like, damn, I can sleep good tonight knowing I don't have to face a problem in the morning.
And like you get to prioritize yourself.
Yes, because
like,
I feel like I like lost myself so much in my like last relationship. It's insane.
I'm sorry you went through that.
Girl, that's life. I feel like every girl needs to be in a toxic relationship.
Yeah, a bad bitch gotta go through
but
that.
also it's like a canon event.
Yeah.
Every girl's been in a toxic relationship.
Yeah, we've all been there for sure.
You know what I mean? And it's like the same textbook shit all the time.
It makes you stronger.
It makes you stronger, and also I feel like as I grow up too, is like everything that happens is a lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are things that I could have done differently. Now I know going forward not to do those same things
exactly
again. So I don't ever be like, oh my God, I hated it or regret it or anything. Because like those are lessons that need to be learned.
Yeah.
And it's better to learn them now than when I'm older. You know what I mean? Period. When you record the boys, do you feel like you learn something new every time, or this is like stuff that you already know?
Again, I feel like it's like the boys learning more, talking to us, but I guess sometimes I learn stuff about like sports.
Ew. Wait, what do you like?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you like? You like TV,
like,
movies? Like, you like anime? What's your vibe?
I like watching really the same shows over and over again because it's hard for me to like get into a new show.
What shows?
Like, okay, I just rewatched Orange is the New Black.
Okay, I just watched that recently. I hated the last 2 seasons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It like goes like somewhere really weird.
Yeah,
it went. Like,
it went somewhere like, bro, like watching Orange is the New. I feel like watching Orange is the New Black radicalized me.
Yeah.
Like that show is intense.
It is. Yeah.
And it makes me like that show makes me never want to trust a man ever.
Right. Yeah.
Ever. Like even the ones you thought that were kind of good abandoned their baby and their baby mama in prison.
Yeah. I love watching shows like that though.
Okay, what else have you watched?
Well, Friends is like my number one show.
Okay, period.
I've seen it a bunch of times. Shameless.
Okay, I love Shameless.
I love Shameless.
Like Shameless was so good, but imagine having a dad like Frank Gallagher.
Right? Like, okay, honestly, Frank is one of my favorite characters.
He's hilarious though.
Just because he's hilarious.
He is funny. Yeah. Frank is funny.
Yeah, and he's like important for the plot.
But I literally wanted Fiona, I wanted her to kill her whole family. Like I understood why Fiona hated them. Yeah. Like when what was redhead when Becky was
Debbie. I couldn't stand her.
When she went and got pregnant, girl, y'all know y'all sleeping 8 to a room right now. Why is you opening your legs? Like, you know what I'm saying? That type shit was pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like, girl. Like, and then every time Fiona seen a sliver of hope, here come Lip with an addiction.
Or what's his name? Jimmy Steve's ass. Like
my sister could not catch a break.
Yeah.
And then when Ian and Mickey like went to jail, and it's like, Fiona, girl, get the hell away from them.
I know, but that's why she ended up leaving.
As she should.
But also, did you hear what happened like in real life?
No, girl, give me the tea.
Yeah, like so the actress, she found out that her and William H. Macy, Frank's actor. She was getting paid way less just because she's a woman. And like people
that's valid.
Yeah, you can argue that Fiona's like more of a main character than Frank,
yes.
You know? Yeah.
When I watched Shameless, genuinely, I felt like the show was about
Fiona's
life.
Yeah.
Yes. And Frank was just there ruining her life.
So yeah, and so she ended up demanding for like higher pay like to the producers.
Ooh, how dare a woman want to get paid equally.
Literally, yeah, and didn't give it to her, so she ended up leaving.
As she should.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too, man. We gotta stop like trying to wait for these opportunities and go make our opportunities for ourselves. And look what happened to Shameless when Fiona left.
Yeah.
There was no show. See? Gag it.
She knew that too.
The start of the new year is the perfect time to get organized, set goals, and prioritize what matters most. For me, a top priority is my financial wellness, which feels more important than ever. Thanks to Rocket Money, my goals feel achievable. They show me all of my subscriptions right in one place and help me easily cancel the ones that I forgot that I've been paying for. Rocket Money also pulls together all of my spending across all of my different accounts so I can clearly keep track of my spending habits and see where I can cut back. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all of your accounts. Easily create a personalized budget with custom categories to help you keep your spending on track. See your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money is going. Get alerts if bills increase in price, there's unusual spending activity, or if you're close to going over budget. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. They automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save. Then you can ask them to negotiate for you. They'll deal with customer service so you don't have to. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/bottomsup today. That's rocketmoney.com/bottomsup. Okay, so do you own any pets?
Do I own any?
Yeah.
No, our childhood dog actually passed away recently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like, she lived a really long life. She was like 19.
OMG. How old are you?
23.
Wait, oh, you supposed to lie about your age, girl? I don't like when people pause when I ask that age.
I literally forgot, genuinely. I was about to say 19. Oh,
I was about to say, oh my God, Cynthia, get the fuck off my set.
Yeah. No,
I have 23. A minor on my set. They're going to be like, no, Fannita, I'm 18. I'm an adult. I'm not right here. I want to go on Bottoms Up. You can't come, little bitch.
No,
You're too young.
A baby.
Yeah.
I didn't realize when I was 18 how baby that is.
Yes, that's young.
Yeah.
Like, and then, bro, when I think back and like, damn, I was 18 hooking up with people that were like 26 and 27.
Yeah. Or like 18, like at these parties, like
yes.
on the floor or somewhere. Yeah.
Literally. What was 18-year-old you like? My 18-year-old me was crazy.
Yeah, that was like my experimental phase, I would say, because that's when I left home for college.
Of course. That's when every girl, we take our bras off.
Yeah.
Like when we turn 18 is the year we take our bras off and we say to hell with it.
Yeah. Well, especially because I came from a super sheltered family. Like my parents were super
Saint girl. And listen, moms, dads, parents, if y'all watching, bro, you gotta let your kids do some shit.
Ease the up.
Because I'm telling you, this is a testimonial. That girl gonna get away from you and go buck wild.
Speaking from experience, like listen to us, please. Like that's what happened to Obama's kids. Random, but like, remember, like
crazy segue.
Because my boyfriend and I were like talking about this like recently, and we're just talking about Obama's kids.
You see how she has to subtly drop that boyfriend on me? She's such a messy bitch. Ew, that was rude. I think I talk about how I'm single, and now she's like, my boyfriend, why you just not bringing him up?
Sorry. Like this guy I know, we're talking. But yeah, like about how like his kids were like acting up on the internet all of a sudden and shit because like they were super sheltered, and we're just like talking about how like kids growing up sheltered eventually end up acting out in their adult ages and then get into like real adult trouble. And that's an issue. So like let kids, around with their kids.
Because I feel like, no shade, controversial opinion, I'm definitely going to be a cool mom.
Yeah, me too.
But also, it's because one, y'all know, if y'all watch my show, Fannita, I'm one thing, I'm real. I'm real and I'm fair. And I feel like, for me, I was like in prison growing up. Like, it was literally me and my friends would call my house Alcatraz. Like, Cynthia, my window was nailed shut. I'm not joking. That's real. Sister, it was real bad. Anyways,
girl.
So I was really, really sheltered. And when I went to college, it was like, what the fuck? Like, no rule, like, no consequences. This shit is lit.
Yeah,
I'm about to party. I would party like 5 days straight. Like 4 Locos, Mad Dogs. There was a party we used to start partying on Thursdays and party till like Monday morning.
Damn.
Like it was and then we would still make it to class and shit, but it was like, I was very just like, but then my other friends who were the same age as me, they weren't as like crazy as me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we were all getting drunk and drinking and stuff, but like their parents had let them drink at parties or they had been drunk before and like they kind of already knew the ropes.
Yeah.
So then also I felt like a late bloomer in a sense too, because it's like, dang, like I'm like wilding out, and they like kind of wilding out.
Yeah.
So like I said, I feel like, but for me as like a parent, because I really want a daughter, I want to have kids.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy though? 2 years ago, if you would have asked me if I wanted kids, I'd have said no.
Really?
But like that's some crazy life changes. Like
yeah.
But yeah, I want kids. I want to. Anyways, but I just feel like one, I'm fair. So like, who am I to be like, oh my God, don't drink. Girl, you was drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, be for real, sister.
They're gonna find a way to.
And they're going to find it. Like, one thing about it is kids is sneaky.
Yeah.
No matter what you think you know, they know something else.
Yeah.
Like, them little hoes is sneaky.
Yeah, and they're gonna want to do the opposite of what you tell them.
Exactly.
Not to do.
And then they're just gonna find sneakier and sneakier and sneakier ways to do things. And then next thing you know, because you weren't aware of what your kid was doing, something has happened.
Yeah.
And you're like, if only if I knew. I feel like a lot of parents don't build safe spaces for their children.
Yeah.
And that's why they children be sneaky as hell and secretive, because they're uncomfortable telling y'all shit that y'all know y'all already done been through.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when your daughter's not coming to you about sex because you shame her about sex, calling her a slut and a skank and telling her if she gets pregnant, she's going to be nothing. When, girl, you was having sex when you was 15 too.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing about parents I don't like, which I understand y'all going to be like, well, we don't want them to make the same mistakes as us, but they got to make the mistakes for themselves anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop what's already going to happen.
Yeah. So, like, instead of telling them not to do it, like, guide
them,
guidance,
give them precautions. Like, there are ways to, like, not end up with a baby out of high school.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Your daughter comes to you, tell you she's having sex. All right, girl, we getting on birth control.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, sister.
Yeah. Tell her, like, be safe. Like,
you know what I mean?
Don't go crazy over one guy. You know, just give her some
Exactly.
advice.
But I feel like y'all just want to be like, no. And, like, as a teenager or telling a teenager that, you know what I'm saying? I just got out my teenage years. I already know. You know what I mean? Like, as a teenager telling us no is like, okay, well, I'm going to figure out a way to do it anyway. And I'm going to do, like, something 10 times worse because you told me no.
Exactly.
You know, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You should just trust your kids, people.
And, like, that's why I think honesty and, like, letting your kids or, like, presenting a space for your kids to be honest with you is so important.
Yes.
I couldn't be honest to my parents.
You can't or you can't?
I couldn't. Yeah. And so I just lied to them and I was sneaky and, like, it was just all bad. We would fight a lot.
Are y'all, like, closer now?
Definitely, yeah.
Well, because, and it's like, girl, we could have always been close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like one thing I want to implement as a parent is, like, no matter how bad, because the thing is, I've been through a lot in my life. So, like, there's nothing that I can't handle. Like, there's no news too bad for me. So I just want my kids to know, like, I promise you, I'm always on your side.
That's
like,
true, yeah.
there is no, you can come to me.
Yeah.
And we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Mama don't judge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mama got a pass, too.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I want to be like that,
you know what I'm
too.
saying? I can't judge. I done did it all, sister. You can't tell me nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, what would be sexier to you? A guy that can cook or could clean? I think it's sexy to do both.
It is. Yeah, both.
As a man, you should only be cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, let's reverse the roles for once.
Yeah, is this a misandry podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I seriously, as a man, you should be waking up at 4 a.m. You should pack my lunch.
Yeah.
Wash my socks, iron my pants.
Yeah.
Make sure I have my podcast equipment. Pack my jukebox box.
Yeah.
And I want a handwritten love note. And then when I get home from work, I better come into a spotless apartment with a beef Wellington prepared.
Yeah. Yeah, and some pasta maybe.
Yeah, and no, actually, Margaret, the beef Wellington. I want A5 Wagyu and a lobster.
Yeah, and a margarita on the side.
Yes. And make mine a skinny, if you don't mind.
If only.
If only. A girl can dream.
A girl can dream.
A girl can dream, man. Oh my God, if you could, like, well, you have a boyfriend, but you can't be perfect. Anyways, if you could build your perfect one, what would be the top 5 things it would have, or he would have?
Ooh, he's got to be smart.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Brains is a turn on.
It is.
Wait. Here's the thing. I literally said this the other day to one of my friends. I was like, because we were just having a conversation about boys that we can't date. And we both said we can't date dumb men. Yeah. Because it's like, I already don't like being around guys. But if I got to be around a dumb one, if I got to be around the scarecrow,
yeah.
I will hang myself.
Literally.
Like, being around a dumb man, like, they would be able to get me to confess in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
They lock me in a room with a dumb man, I'm singing like a goddamn canary. Anything you want to know, I'm dropping the dime on everybody.
Yeah, and it's like, I've been there, I feel like, and it gets so
it's
annoying. Oh my God,
it's
so
like
annoying.
You're teaching something.
Yes.
And it's like, we're the same age. Why am I teaching you this
Literally,
shit?
and you're talking to them like you're like their mom and like repeating. I hate repeating myself, and I just had to like.
Oh, make sure you grab that. Make sure you pick that up. Make sure you clean up after yourself. Make sure you put that back. Make sure you make this up. Make sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God.
Like, oh my God.
Oh, also, mom, start raising your sons, bro. For real.
Please.
For real. There's too many grown ass men that don't know how to do simple household chores, and it's extremely alarming.
Yeah.
What the hell do you mean you don't know how to make a bed?
Literally. What do you mean you don't know how to do the laundry?
You don't know how to wash the dishes. Like, are we being? Do you know how to wash that ass? Now you got me asking more questions.
For real, yeah.
Like, now I want to know how you bathe. You don't know how to wash the dishes. Do you use a rag?
No, for real.
You see, and then the questions start piling up because now we got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Okay, but you say smart, and what's the other four?
Smart, like funny, or like the same sense of humor as me. Weirdly, like brunette. Can I put that in there?
Okay, yeah, girl. You can have whatever you like. This is Fannita's Emporium.
Yeah, like not that like if you're blonde, it's like, oh my God, no, like I can't date you. But like I've only like been with brunettes, and like so when people ask what my type is, I say like, oh, they
And
like.
also, you could just be attracted to darker features.
Sure, yeah.
Which I am.
Yeah, we'll say like darker features, spontaneous or like outgoing. Because I feel like I'm like pretty like adventurous or like spontaneous. Yeah, so I want someone also like that. And caring.
Period. That sounds like a perfect man. Okay, mine would be considerate.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of men lack basic consideration.
Yeah.
So considerate. I would go funny because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh my God, I love funny guys.
Yeah.
I love
like
guys
a smart,
that are
funny guy.
Yeah, smart, funny one.
Oh,
like
my
a smart,
knees.
funny
Yeah.
one. And then he makes smart, funny jokes. Yeah. My pussy's wet. I'm creaming. A smart, funny guy. Oh, down, girl.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's dangerous though because they know, like they know how to
like that's
work
hot.
it.
A smart, funny guy is hot.
Yeah.
I would say smart, funny, hygienic.
Yeah.
Hygienic, and then I would say a problem solver. Because I feel like I feel like I am a problem solver in my life, and I would just love to have somebody to bounce ideas off of.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like I'm always like, I got the ideas. You know what I mean? But somebody that can like come into my life and like see areas that I lack in and help me.
And help you. Yeah, that's a good one.
A leader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, fellas. Girls do want to be led, but y'all got to do some shit to get us to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Provide that, yeah.
Exactly. Bring something to the table, and I'm sure a lot more women will be submissive. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not bowing down to nobody that don't got no money. It's like not doing nothing for me. Like,
yeah.
Like if you're not bringing anything, like big dick,
yeah.
snooze, lame. Like if the only thing you got to bring to the table is that schlong, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you on the way out. Goodbye.
Yeah. You both gotta like bring each other up in a relationship.
Yes, like, and I feel like a lot of my girls be dating down.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
and we've all fell prey to that. Every girl has dated down.
Yeah.
And I feel like here's the thing, bro. Guys don't date down. Why the hell are we? You know what I'm saying? Guys aren't dating the ugly, sad girl that nobody wants to date. You know what I'm saying? Why are we? You know what I'm saying? Date men on your level, because I'm telling you, men that are not on your level will drag you down to there, sister.
Yeah.
And then they make it seem like everything is your fault and you're all of these things, and they project their insecurities onto you. So that's why I say every girl should date up, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, moving on. When you introduce your like mans to the boys, does it like excite you or does it scare you? Like, are you nervous when you introduce them to a guy, or do you feel like they're either immediately going to like judging him and trying to find like the red flags that you don't know, that you don't see?
It scares me for sure. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I'm scared of like how they're gonna judge him. I think it's more so like how much he's gonna fit in and like be a part of like my life.
Has that been a problem like in your past relationships, like you having so many guy friends with like your ex-boyfriends?
Oh wait, no. But like it's like if I'm like worried about like if they don't get along with my guy friends and like they can't, because like my guy friends are like a pretty big part of my life, and so like if I can't mesh like the two parts of my life together, then like that's the one thing that I do think about. Yeah. But like my boyfriend, actually, they met him like before I even met him.
Oh, did they introduce y'all?
No, our friend Owen actually kind of introduced us.
Okay, period.
Yeah, but like it's because he was like mutual friends with like everyone, and like they met. But I was actually taking a break from the podcast during this time.
Okay, period.
Yeah, so I didn't meet him then, but yeah, they
did y'all immediately like hit it off and start clicking?
Honestly,
like, what was the vibe? Was you like, oh, he kind of cute, or you're like, ew?
No, like honestly, like I would just see him around. I never really talked to him. Like never was like, oh, he's cute, or like never was like, oh, like ugly ass, like no, you know, like it was nothing like that. I kind of saw him around, didn't really say hi or anything. We like filmed a video together for like a Friendsgiving thing we did. That was the first time I actually like talked to him. But the first time I met him, I thought he hated me. Like he,
OMG, what was
because like he is just like very like quiet and like closed off when he first meets people. Like,
oh my God, shy. 2 introverts in a room.
Yeah,
that's scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie, what are you doing? There's 2 introverts in a room,
right? Like, so that's why like we were both kind of just like, oh, okay, like I don't know, I didn't think he like noticed me really.
Cynthia,
No,
girl,
like
please.
no, like it was
Please,
really
look
weird.
at you.
Yeah.
He noticed you, sister. He noticed you as soon as you walked in them low-rise jeans and that tank and them hips moving from side to side, girl. He seen you.
Well, he knew how to play it off well.
Yeah,
right?
good. I'm glad because I don't like
Yeah.
groupies. I'm glad he had like he been here before.
Right? Like I think he knew. Like, and I maybe I
He
like
knew.
that.
He knew.
Like, yeah,
he got a
knew-
bad bitch aura. He knew a bad bitch entered the room. He said,
knew
"Let me
what
play it
was
cool."
doing, yeah.
He said, "Let me relax."
Yeah. Oh my god. Like now he's like nothing like that. It's so funny, but.
Oh, cause his girl now. Now you. Oh my God, I'm dating
Yeah.
Cynthia. I pulled the bad
No,
in.
it's the funniest thing ever. Like he really like let out a side to him that like I didn't see, and like, anyways,
Because
yeah.
he had to be nonchalant because he knew you were a baddie.
He had to just be a chill.
Yeah, he had to be a chill
yeah,
guy.
Chill guy, yeah.
Do you feel like when you first start dating, are you chalant or are you nonchalant?
I think I'm very nonchalant.
See, I feel like I'm too direct.
Really?
Like, well, not even too direct. I just like to go ahead and nip shit in the bud.
That's good though. I be like nonchalant and then I freak out later and then it's a problem, you know?
Because I like to I like for guys to know that if you with me, man, there's gonna be some rules and regulations.
Yeah, like know
I'm
what
sorry.
they're getting.
And
Yeah.
then at the same time, for me, is like I'm not thirsty for anybody to date me. So like, don't put your pitchforks out, man. You can put them down. You can put down the swords. They don't have to tolerate me. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't have to deal with it. They don't have to put up with it, and I don't either. And it's like, that's what I love. God, that's what I love, guys. Is everybody can set their own boundaries.
Yes.
Everybody can have them.
That's so true. Yeah.
You can have a boundary.
They're
You can
your own boundaries.
You can have
yeah.
your own boundaries. But I feel like anytime a woman talks about having boundaries, like men want to choke her out and kill her.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you can have them too.
Yeah.
Or matter of fact, if those boundaries are too extreme for you, go find a girl with lesser, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lesser boundaries. Everybody, you don't got to date us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if girls are too high maintenance, girls are da-da-da-da, then stop dating the girls that's high maintenance.
That's
If
so
you're a low maintenance
true.
guy, date a low maintenance girl.
That's so true. Like I feel like guys always get like not like mad, but like mad at girls for like
Mad. They get mad, girl.
like bringing up
Like-
their boundaries to them. It's like, okay, well, you can bring up your boundaries too.
God
like,
forbid, men get mad at women for literally everything.
yeah.
But like, God forbid, a woman talks about what she wants a man to have or provide or her boundaries.
Yeah.
Put her on the stake and nail her.
It's like his fault all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like, bro. First of all, she wasn't even talking to you.
yeah, literally. It's
And
like,
it's like anytime a woman says the word man,
yeah.
duck, Cynthia.
Yeah.
They got the snipers on the roof. Anytime a woman utters the word man, it gets scary as hell. It
No,
don't matter
for
what we say.
real.
Unless we're saying like men are the moon and the stars and the earth and the galaxies and we love men so much and we would do anything for men. If it's anything other than that, they're ready to.
Yeah.
It gets so scary.
Literally.
But it's like, yeah, man. At the end of the day, no man's gonna tell me what the fuck they think I deserve. So it's like my boundaries are my boundaries. I wouldn't date any of the guys that don't follow my boundaries anyway. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't have to date my black ass.
Yeah.
That's also an option too. Matter of fact, I don't even want y'all to think about it. It's not
Yeah.
happening, regardless.
Yeah. And like I think that's something I've had to get better at, like setting my boundaries and like making them known.
Because one thing I've like learned, especially in therapy too, is like if somebody's like, I am okay with people walking out, especially men. One thing I've learned since being single again is that one thing there will always be is there is an excess of men. There will always be another one.
True.
And what one won't do, another one will, sister. And I'm telling you, that is the gospel truth. What one guy says is too much, you're doing too much, nobody else is gonna put up this. That's a lie. He just ain't equipped to put
That's
up with it.
true. Yeah.
He don't got the tools to deal with a woman as fine as yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're an antique and he don't know how to work with you. But there's somebody that is an antique dealer. You know what I mean? So it's like you should never have to change your boundaries. And I'm telling y'all, girls, when you see the red flag in the beginning, it's a red flag for a reason.
Yeah, trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
For real.
And here's another piece of advice too. As soon as you see the red flag, cut it out. Like I feel like something my friend Faye told me the other day that radicalized me is that like, why are we giving the benefit of the doubt to men? Seriously though, like why are we like making excuses for men?
Yeah.
Like we know what it is.
You know why? It's because they be gaslighting and manipulating
Of
us.
course, but we also recognize when they're gaslighting and manipulating us,
Yeah.
and we acknowledge that, and we're still
Yeah,
like,
we let it go. We're like,
But I feel like if you cut the head of the snake off and let the body die in the beginning, you don't have to worry about it in the end. Like as soon as the first week you see that red flag, okay, so we've been texting for a week straight, and he all of a sudden has not texted me all day. That is a red flag. Leave it be, sister. leave it be. Don't text him. Don't worry about him. Give these men the same energy they give you. Like that's just my recipe for it.
Yeah.
Whatever they're giving you, you follow it. As soon as they start acting cold and getting cold feet and oh my God, things are moving too fast, you say absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. We should all slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should all take a break. We should all pump the brakes. You're absolutely right. I'm so glad you brought that up because I've been meaning to have that conversation with you. And you move accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop investing shit that you, first of all, this stock has nothing right now. Why the fuck are you even investing in it? Let them invest into you. Let them show you that they're actually trying to pursue you before you do anything for them. Because these men will take and take and take and take. And then by the time it's Valentine's Day, you've been fucking with him since October, done cooked them 25 meals. Now he ain't your Valentine.
I don't know. Yeah.
He just posted his girlfriend on you.
Yeah.
Gasp.
It really be like that.
It really be like that. So that's, long story short, girls, stop doing stuff for them that they're not doing for you.
Yeah.
Give them the exact same energy
up.
back.
And like if they like come to you about that, it's like, you know, don't be afraid to like stand your ground and like set your boundaries and be like, hey, no, I wasn't cool with that. Like,
yeah, like,
good.
Here's my thing. And this is something I feel like everybody should know. And because of social media and because everybody's just like sensitive and like they're in people's business and ain't got nothing to do with them, here's something that I'm a firm believer in. If something upsets me, that upsets me.
Yeah.
You don't get to bring your lawyer and have a defense case about something that upset me.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I say something to you and it's not an apology coming forth, then you're allowed to, like as women, anything's allowed to offend you, period. I feel like a lot of guys be like, oh, women be doing too much, women do too much. You can do whatever you want, sister.
Yes.
If something offended you, no matter if people try to make it seem small or whatever, if it offended you, it offended you.
Yeah.
And you have the right to be offended. Anything that somebody says or does to you, you can take offense to that. You don't have to be cool and chill and just let people say whatever the hell they want to say about you under the guise of a joke. You can be like, no, that offended me. But yeah, I prefer to, like, when somebody says something to me, I prefer to just go ahead and let them know, like, hey, I'm not one of them. And they either move accordingly or they don't. And on to the next.
Yeah. And if a guy is like telling you you're a problem because of that guy.
Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah.
What do you think the hardest part about dating has been in your 20s?
I don't know.
I feel like for me, mine is like having better discernment. Cause I feel like,
In what sense?
Like just what we were just talking about too, like wanting to be like that person that's like, well, you know, maybe something is going on and maybe da. Like I need to like, my thing is like, girl, whatever the fuck they're telling you, just go off of that. Like stop trying to come up with a fantasy that he's not even trying to sell you.
True. It's like kind of like learning boundaries and knowing what you want.
And also for me, like slowing down.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay that we didn't talk for a few days.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay that we haven't seen each other in a week. It's okay that we aren't speaking every hour on the hour. Like, that's fine. Like, I feel like I like a little bit of distance now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do, like, my boyfriend's obsessed with me no more. Yeah. Like, I don't really like that no more. Like, that's something that I don't like.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be, like, more like that, too. It's like, I like having our own space. And then we come together, and then we're together, you know. But, like, when we're apart, like, we're just working on our own lives and, like, you know, building each other up.
Do you prefer to date on apps or, like, in real life?
In real life.
For sure.
I've had dating apps, but, yeah.
It's, bro, first of all, a dating app.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with dating apps. Like, forever. Like, ew. Like, here's my thing. Dating apps just ruin my day. And what I mean by that is, you know, I could be having a great day. And then a guy on Bumble says, let me see that black pussy. My day's been ruined. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could have went all day without seeing that. Yeah. And I just feel like guys are so disgusting and disrespectful on dating apps that I just can't be around it. And also, like, I like my vibe in person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people get my vibe early on and, like, get kind of who they with when they meet me in person. Yeah. So, like, I like to give that energy across in real life so they know. Yeah. But, yeah, I prefer, like, in real life because I feel like that's just, like, it's been, like, rare occasions that I've met genuinely cool people from a dating app. Yeah. If I'm being honest, maybe, like, 1 in a million. Yeah. Literally. And so that's not worth it for me to keep them on my phone. And, yeah, I just prefer to, like, meet guys in real life, too. Cynthia! Yeah. Do you think you give good advice?
I think I do.
Okay, period. Well, you know, it's time for the best show in the world. Fannita's Fan Fiction! Where you funky bitches call in and we try to give you bitches the best advice we can and lead y'all on the path of righteousness. But, goddamn it, it's hard. Wow. Literally. That was a breath for Amen. Hello.
Hi, Fannita. Hi, SUBURB Talks. Love both of y'all's podcasts so much. Been locked in pre-pandemic, but that's besides the point. So I need your advice on something. So I went through my boyfriend's phone and I found this girl sending him TikToks. And so I confronted him about it. And he basically was like, oh, I told you about her. Like, she's just a friend. And I was like, you've never told me about her. I've never heard her name before. And he got upset with me for accusing him of cheating when I never accused him of cheating. I just asked him who this girl was in his phone. And he basically just deflected and was telling me that he doesn't think that I'm wanting him, like, for who he is. And I'm just like, no.
OMG, how do we get here? How do we... Y'all see how they be gaslighting him and
Literally,
they be like, now how did
Exhibit A projection.
Yeah, like Exhibit A. Like, how do we get from, hey, who's this girl on your phone to you're questioning who I am as a man and a person?
Literally.
Like, what? She asked you a straight and narrow question.
Literally.
Who the hell is this girl? Okay, here's my thing, sister. One, he's cheating, but we know that already. Two, as someone who has a lot of friends, I talk about my friends constantly.
Yeah.
And I talk about my friends by name.
Mm-hmm.
If you're around me and you hear me talk about my friends, I don't refer to them like my friend. I say their names. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to just catch on who the hell I'm talking about. So if this is your boyfriend, mind you, you would have heard all the names of his friends by now.
Yeah, especially all his girlfriends.
Girl, you would have known the name of his girlfriend, a girlfriend that he's actually friends with, he would have told you about the day he met you.
Yeah.
They be coming up with that girl best friend shit as soon ASAP.
Yeah.
They always come forth with the girl best friend. Yeah. So if that was his friend, he would have been talking about that girl. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he immediately tried to flip it on you, girl, you know what game is.
Yeah, she knows too. She said that he's just deflecting. Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's the like, bro, men are so predictable.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'll be like,
oh my God.
I'll be like, hey, babe, did you like eat my leftovers that I was saving for after work? Well, how about I go myself and kill myself? Like, you don't want to feed me? Like, now you get mad at me over some food? Like, now you I can't even eat the food now? Like, now you want me to go in on the groceries? And I don't even like what you're questioning me about eating your food. Like, why are you questioning? And
it's like, damn, I was just looking for my food. Like,
me, I'll starve. You know what?
Literally.
Like, bro, but it's always the same bait and switch.
Yeah.
Like, you'll ask them something, and it's always just something crazy. And it's like, and then my grandma died.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a boiler got to do with this?
Literally. It's like always gotta like be about them, or like it's always gotta be like a loaded question. Like, it's not always like that.
And it's not. And here's the thing, bro. That's another thing too. Because men be always doing some shady shit behind closed door, they think every question is loaded. Yeah. Hey, babe, what do you want to eat tonight? Oh, she knows I'm that bitch.
No, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
He knows I got that bitch number. She knows. And it's like, we genuinely asking you what you want to eat.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like, should we
But
get
maybe
some
if y'all
lobster?
asses stop being so damn sneaky, you wouldn't have to feel so damn guilty when a girl asks you a regular. Somebody.
Literally.
Cynthia, somebody be like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, that's Nick.
Literally, if they had nothing to be guilty about, like, they would just be like, yeah, that's Nick.
Now it's like, well, I've told you about her. Okay,
yeah,
refresh my memory. What's her name?
Literally.
What was her name again? I forgot it. You know what I'm saying? All right, babe, you can answer the next one.
This is so cute.
I know, right? It's like my pussy. It's my pussy phone.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
This is Maddie. I was just wondering. Hello, Suburb Talks also. Love you guys.
Say, hey,
I've been
Fannita,
binging every episode. But I was wondering what I should do about my boyfriend not liking any of my guy friends, even if they're gay. And I've been, like, friends with them for years, like, since middle school. And he always just makes, like, sly comments and stuff like that. Doesn't want to meet them, really. Like, he's antisocial anyway, but I just really don't know what to do because I don't want him to be petty if I'm trying to hang out with my friends. Anyway, I love you guys. Please be safe. Bye.
Love you.
Love you too, girl. Well, I feel like I kind of like mentioned something about this, like about how if my boyfriend doesn't really get along with my guy friends, like that would be a big problem. So like, yeah, I relate to you, girl, but
Same.
At the end of the day, if you're doing like your best to, you know, let your boyfriend know that like nothing's like that, like they're just like your guy friends who you've been friends with since middle school, like, you know, you're really just doing your best to make your boyfriend feel comfortable and secure, and he's not, then it's not. There's nothing you can do at
First
that
of all,
point.
ladies, I need y'all to do me a favor. Stop dating them antisocial boys. I hate a boy that's antisocial.
Yeah.
Because they make your life a living hell. The boy that has no friends is a demon. The boy that's antisocial and doesn't have a friend will ruin your life and make you feel like shit for having friends.
True.
Like, you can't go nowhere. Well, you rather hang out with your friends than me? Well, yes. And here's my thing. My ex was like that. He hated all my guy friends. Every single one of them. Hated when I had gay boys on the pod. Like, hated it. When I tell you, there is nothing that you can do to convince that man to like your friends. And now, here's my thing. Your guy friends, bullshit aside, me and y'all can hate me and clip this. I don't really give a your guy friends have been in your life before you started dating him. They will be in your life after you start dating him. Boyfriends come and go. Friends last forever. And if he is going to be a weirdo about your friends, choose your friends.
Yeah.
Like, choose your friends and just go date somebody that likes your guy friends.
Yeah.
Because there are guys out here that are cool with girls having male friends. Cynthia's boyfriend, Exhibit A.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't lose your friends over a guy. Like, don't lose anything over some guy.
Because then in 10 months, y'all won't be together and you will still be with your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
OMG, Cynthia.
OMG.
This was amazing.
Yeah, that was really fun.
This was girl talk.
Yeah.
I love when I have a bad bitch on here. Like, when we just, like, gab and be pretty and just yap.
Right?
Like, these are the best moments, man.
These boys can never.
Period. and look this good doing it either. Get into the faces. Let me get a zoom. OMG, Cynthia. Well, make sure you tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, yes. Go check out our podcast. It's called SUBURB Talks. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, I think. And we have a couple other, like, group
Burbs and
channels,
Friends.
Burbs and Friends, where we do, like, challenges and stuff. Yeah, follow my Instagram.
Sister, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
I love you. You're such a pretty girl.
Love you, girl. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Also, guys, it was the baddest, Fannita. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Passion Bedtime YouTube channel. And you know where to find me. My TV's on your screen next Monday. I love you. Bye.